moves in after, I guess, probably, I'm going to say 5 or 6 weeks before he actually moved in. We're working different schedules. We just kind of see each other like, hey, what's happening? Don't really hang out. And one night we both end up landing here at the same time. And we're both real kind of edgy, like kind of pumped up, excited. And I'm picking that up from him. He's picking that up from me. I was like, yeah, I always get like it's this time of year. He goes, yeah, me too. I said, yeah, anytime I get this close to my birthday, I get all wound up. And he's like, yeah, me too. He says, when's your birthday? Like March 6th. And he's like, get out of here. I'm like, he didn't believe me. He's like, no, my birthday's March 6th. I'm like, nah. So we had to pull out driver's licenses and make sure somebody didn't put us up to this thing.
When we were little, I remember the skateboarding phase. He was all about, I guess that was when, what was it, Tony Hawk was all the rage or whatever. So I think he got a skateboard for Christmas. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Very, very close friends and did a lot together. I'm the one that really got Brad started playing the guitar. Brad was fascinated with the guitar and wanted to learn how to play, and I got him started on it. Fact is, I remember giving him this little cheap Fender acoustic guitar.
What's really strange is I know there's all these different chapters and different pages, but when I say this, I'm going to clarify it up front. Brad was a genuine person. He wasn't fake. He and I had something in common. We're like chameleons. You change color to your surroundings. And when Brad would walk into a room, depending on where he was, it would bring out, the part it would bring out wasn't fake. It was real, but it was only appropriate for that room. It may not be appropriate in a different room.
Brad, you are really dressed.
First of all,
He's on camera, be quiet.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for my good clothes. Thankful for my family, and thankful that I feel better.
Oh, too.
I'm throwing up all night, but
I can relate.
yeah, well, I'm thankful that I'm a Christian.
It was filled with just life, and it was so easy to be in love with him. Be in love with him. Be in love with him. Be in love with him.
There was this transvestite named Cookie that was trying to pick Brad up.
Hey, I got stung 50 times in the face, man. You better shut up.
One time he come up to me and he told me that one day he was going to be a better guitar player than I was. And my reaction to that was, not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
He used to have band practice in the basement with his roommates, John and Brian and some of his other friends. I remember one time the drummer didn't show up, and Brad said, well, Amanda can do it. I've never sat at a drum kit in my life, but we made it work.
I'd forgotten about that, but she was actually right there. now that you mention it, because we were surprised, like, this is working out pretty good.
There's this place just past Appomattox called Yogaville, and this place is basically a cult. They have like a big golden temple. They have the Jim Jones like leader, that takes everyone's money. So these people basically work out in the world, and they come back and bring the paycheck home and give it all to Sir Swami is his name. We go there. They'll let you visit. I mean, basically it's all religions can worship there: Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Hindu. They believe there are many paths that can lead to heaven. Brad had never been there, so we walk into the temple. It's literally a golden roof, or it's painted golden. They make you take your shoes off when you're going into this temple because you're walking on holy ground. And we both take our shoes off. We're trying to be respectful, And Brad notices that he has a t-shirt on that has like a bomb on it, a violent phrase or something. So we're visitors on this property. So we're trying to be respectful. So he's like, oh man, I can't wear this in here, So he's like, I gotta take it off and flip it inside out. So we're already in this temple. So Brad takes his shirt off, and right about that time, one of the priests or one of the hierarchies at Yogaville comes in and is like, no, you're on holy ground. You put your shirt back on. And he came up to us, and we both explained like we didn't mean any disrespect. In fact, we were doing the opposite, trying to be respectful. And we showed him what was on the shirt, and he was going to kick us out, but he ended up letting us stay.
I know, 1989, 90, 91, along there, and that's when the hair metal bands were still popular, and that's what Brad was into. He liked Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses, Kiss, Alice Cooper, and just all kinds of music out there. And I think that's one thing that I was able to help Brad see.
Music was Brad's life. He enjoyed music more than playing music and listening to music more than anyone I've ever met. So when Brad moved back with me in the last days of his life, it was one of my goals to help him record an album. We really only recorded about 5 songs completely, and then he passed away. I was really glad to be able to do that for him.
You guys just start playing, and I'm coming in with something.